Top 10 things Khamzat Chimaev spends his millions on. Well, Khamzat Chimaev is a Swedish professional mixed martial artist and freestyle wrestler who competes in the Ultimate Fighting Championships welterweight division. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, you all. Don't skip the video just yet, as the excitement has just begun. Without wasting any time, let's go directly into the video. All the attention has been drawn to the 27-year-old Swede from Chechnya. Chimaev stormed into the UFC scene with a vengeance in the summer of 2020, knocking out 3 opponents in less than 2 months with thoroughly dominant performances. But then he was sidelined for 13 months, his career derailed by a difficult bout with COVID-19. He resumed his historic run once he was healthy. Khamzat Chimaev is said to have a net worth of $294,500 according to Sports Daily. Given that MMA is his sole source of income, he has undoubtedly amassed a fortune. The majority of his earnings come from his record-breaking victory over Gerald Meerschaert. With only 3 UFC fights under his belt, the fighter has easily surpassed the 5-figure mark. He earned $73,300 for his debut performance against Phillips at UFC Fight Night Qatar vs. Ige. He has earned the Performance of the Night bonus in all 3 of his UFC fights. The bonus, according to sources, is $50,000. There is no doubt that his net worth will skyrocket as he becomes more active. The fighter has crazy luxury and loves to spend his earnings on the following. 1. House. Well, the house he has now is an apartment that is an upgraded version of the one he had in Sweden. He also revealed that he had to live in a single tiny room apartment in the gym where he trained because he didn't have enough money to have a nice rented apartment or maybe a house like the other guys back in 2019. As he gave a tour of his tiny room, he decided to splurge a small fortune on getting himself a befitting curb fit for his status. Although there isn't much information about his new home, we do know that it costs some serious cash. Despite the cost, he still likes to spend all of his time in the gym grappling and testing out his skills with his friends and trainers. 2. Shoes. He has a keen interest in sneakers, as evidenced by one of his YouTube videos in which he goes sneaker shopping with Darren Till. During the shopping expedition, he selected several choice sneakers that he liked without even inquiring about the price. He was asked how many shoes he presently owned, and he responded somewhere around 50. Well, a pair of sneakers in one go. Remarkable, right? From the tour we received of his old one-room apartment and his images, we can see that it comes out as Nike and Adidas sneakers, notably the Nike Jordans. Depending on the uniqueness of the design, these lovelies may cost anywhere from $200 to $1,000. 3. Hospital bills. He defeated COVID-19 after a protracted struggle that forced him to cancel his scheduled fight twice in 2021 and even put him on the edge of retirement, according to Brett Okamoto of ESPN. Khamzat said that his battle with the virus necessitated throat surgery to allow him to breathe, but the language barrier prevented him from going into detail about the procedure's cause and impact. 4. MMA training. As a professional mixed martial artist, it is critical that you come to training every day, which costs money. Regular MMA fighters must practice at least 3 to 5 days per week, knowing how determined Khamzat helps. He trains 6 days a week, he lives in the gym, and I'm fairly sure he trains every day that he comes out. He's been training at the All-Star Training Center since 2017. Training at the MMA gym costs around $150 to $300 per month for unlimited training. Did I also mention that he trains 5 times a day? When talking to the RT Sports interviewer, he said, yes, I do train 5 times a day when I am in a training camp ahead of a fight, and after fights I go down to training about 2 to 3 times a day. So now I'm having 3 to 4 sessions a day so that anything is possible for a human being. On the MMA Hour, Alexander Gustafsson told Ariel Helwani, you know, he works harder than I ever worked, I think. Right now, he's doing 5 sessions a day at least, and this man lives for the gym and fighting. That's all he eats, sleeps, and does all day. 5. His home furnishings and furniture. The second thing he waits for is his furniture. He's extremely into the home interior and has an incredible house. The furniture is such a house match that he tries to obtain the quality with the right suitable for his house, and the quality comes with a price, and it's all a little bit pricey. This means more spending for Khamzat, and the last time he went furniture shopping, he didn't even check the price tag. He just pointed out what he wanted and bought it right away. Unfortunately, this also means that the price of the couch was not stated precisely, but after much research, it turns out that his call score was somewhere between $1,500 and $3,500. A quality man, he also got himself an impeccable dining table with a light brown finish and an immaculate white marble coffee table, as well as other furniture. 6. Watches. Watches are a basic necessity for the majority of, well, men, and it appears they're a basic necessity for the fighter as well. If you know anything about him by now, you know he's a sucker for the top-of-the-line stuff, which was evident when we did more Instagram research. It comes out that Khamzat was spotted in a super cool Hoblo Big Bang Unico Golf Green Carbon 45mm watch to match one of his Gucci vests. All of the cool details about this watch are known now, but a watch that costs around $32,500 would be a great choice for an MMA champion, and he does look cool in all things considered. And using this Hublot watch as a template to measure Khamzat's watch collection, you can guess he has a couple of other cool accessories. 7. His equipment. For every fight, he needs to have his gear, and even though it isn't much, it still counts. His gear consists mostly of shorts and training gloves, which cost around $200 when purchased together, and Khamzat is a man of qualities, so you can be sure his gear is top of the line. Aside from MMA, he comes out that he enjoys other sports such as skiing and snowboarding, and he's been spotted enjoying this and the scenery every single season. He has paid a little under $5,000 plus accommodations to take care of some of his sporting gear. 8. Clothes. Who doesn't enjoy clothes? The fighter enjoys shopping for his clothes and is living his best life right now, so the outfits we're talking about to match his new status may not appear to show that he knows much about fashion. After all, the man fights barefoot in a pair of shorts. But after a little Instagram research, we discovered that this martial arts expert knows a thing or two about fashion, as evidenced by these photos. He appears to have a lot of Gucci outfits, which must cost him a lot of money. We estimate that he spends about $20,000 per month or more on Gucci outfits alone, and in one of his photos, he was spotted wearing a Gucci vest in a photo he took with his friend. This vest is a down-padded nylon vest in the color green that cost about $2,000. He was also spotted wearing a pair of Gucci coats, which you can tell are authentic since they have the Gucci brand mark on them, and he was seen wearing an original puffer jacket with the Gucci green and red lines. Well, we agree with Khamzat that there is no point in being warm if you can't do it in style, and the jacket cost around $2,500. 9. Car. Khamzat owns a luxurious Mercedes-Benz GLE, which approximately cost him around $63,500. Pretty massive, right? So you can get an idea that he is also fond of luxurious cars. He apparently crashed it in this capital city of Grozny. 10. A travel agency. According to our sources, it has come to be known that Khamzat's also thinking to invest in his own travel agency, as he has traveled a lot due to his matches, and there will also be contacts that will definitely help him in his new business. Let's see what will be the outcomes and hope that his new travel agency will prove successful and his new inning will give him great life. And that's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates and information like this. Until then, we'll see you soon.